Why do I say that polygyny makes me understand why a lot of women are still single? Well, before polygyny, I never had to wonder why women were single. I never really had to worry about it, though I obviously wanted, to see sisters married or, in a committed marriage. I've ministered for many years on marriage and staying, with your family and different things like that. But I never had to look at realistically the single woman. Most of my ministry has been with married women. Being a supporter of polygyny and being a wife of a polygynous man, now I have to look at women from an aspect of would they make a good fit for my husband's household. In polygyny, I look at women to genuinely cover them, to really genuinely have them as an inclusion in his household. I look at women, to see, how they would fit him or if it's something that he's looking for, right? But what I've come to understand is that the modern day mindset of many women, they're not submissive to biblical marriage. And my husband is. He is submissive to the biblical patriarch, the actual foundation of biblical marriage. So I see that a lot of women, they're not only prideful with the stances they come with, but they come with a lot of baggage. Financially, they're looking for you to automatically take care of them, but they're not understanding that you're coming with, requirements that technically are for virgins. And a lot of us as single copper-colored women, we've long ago lost our virginity. We come with multiple kids. We come with multiple sex partners. We come with the past of multiple sex partners. Rather, we come with a lot of debt. So financially, they're coming with that baggage. Emotionally, they're coming with that baggage. Physically, a lot of women want you to accept them as they are. And then spiritually, a lot of women are not submissive to the spiritual order that the Bible speaks of. It would be different completely if women understood how men see them, but their pride is resistant to accountability. And so what we see a lot of times is, women will deflect or try to turn it back on the man or, just give an emotional response when, I or he is simply addressing root issues and they're resistant to that accountability. So that leaves me to understand why a lot of men won't commit to them. It leaves me to understand why a lot of men will have sex with them, which I'm not saying is correct, but they will have sex with them. They will take their assets, they will take their time, their attention, but they will not commit to them. And unfortunately, this leaves a lot of women more damaged in the end. A lot of times you see that this leaves them as single mothers, and of course I'm not agreeing with that because I do believe that, men are supposed to cover the women that they're sleeping with. But I'm also understanding that a lot of women are refusing to simply accept the changes that they need to make to become a biblical wife. We know that we need men with a redemptive mindset to redeem, to act as that Boaz, that kinsman redeemer for our men, for our women, for the sisters. However, we know what I am seeing is a lot of women are not making the changes that they need to become a biblical wife. And many of them are trying to force men. They're adamant about holding men to biblical standards. As a husband, you want him to provide. You think that his provision is supposed to cover your $150 nails or your, all of this financial baggage that you come with, but really it's food, clothes, and shelter, and if you're coming in with extra children, that's a whole different ball game. And plus, of course, the Proverbs 31 woman was a full-blown entrepreneur. So there are so many things that the modern day woman is missing and refusing to acknowledge. And so I'm understanding why they're still single. Because they would rather settle for that singleness, settle for, accept me as I am, or just leave me to myself. And a lot of men are going, hey, cool.
WIXP, The Vertical Connection.